Voice. Absolutely, mate. I'm just getting a little bit prepped, finishing putting on that mocap suit, and we're going to have some fun. We've got some silly stuff. We've got some very silly stuff. Actually, Michael, are you in front of your computer at the moment? New wave, howdy howdy. Just getting the stream ready. Yeah. Epic. Welcome. We'll be here in a sec. Let me just find some stuff, get ready. As the good old EA would used to say, EA Sports, it's in the game. NBA 92, FIFA 94 on the Sega Mega Drive. What a game. Connect. Beautiful. The suit is connected. My light remote controls on the ground. Change that to purple. We're almost there. Gloves are there. Helmet's there. Phone's got full power. We've got our terrible jokes going. What else? I know what I didn't do. All right. Let's bring this up. Bring that over, zoom in a smidgen, turn off the white balance because that's really annoying. Beautiful, excellent. Le pizzicato. All right, I don't need my headphones for now. Okay, shush you. Let's bring this over. Let's turn this on. Sunday night. What do we do Sunday night? We do live streams. Let's get into this. Okay, Blender, stop. Okay, so pretty much what we're doing at the moment is I'm going to try and do two animations tonight. So, and these are all going over onto the Dead Set Digital channel. So youtube.com/deadsetdigital. Shut your pie hole phone. And so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using Character Creator iClone. I've got the mocap suit on already. We're going to catch some data. We're going to do some audio as well. I've actually got 3 jokes. I actually want to aim for 3 animations, but I'm going to try and just do 2. The first one's going to be a little bit more complex. But the second one shouldn't be too bad. Should be okay. Should be fairly quick. All right. I'll try and get most of it done on stream. But for instance, this character here actually needs a policeman's outfit. And that's something I don't have. So what I'm going to do is just kind of grab a shirt. And then what we'll do is we'll just throw a badge on him. There's pants. I'm looking for a shirt. We'll throw kind of like a badge just to kind of like represent that he's a police officer. Come on, give me something colorful. Can we get away with this shirt? I don't know. Sure. I've got to finish the animation for my trailer by the end of the school holidays. Our school holidays just finished. You've got no arms, buddy. That one doesn't really work. Do we have like a closed collar? I think we might just have to... Darn it. I'm going to need something. I'm going to have to fudge something. We're going to have to change this material, which I really wasn't hoping that I was going to have to do. Material only. Let's just replace that by itself. My goodness, that is an ugly shirt. So what we'll do then is grab our plain base. So we'll grab this one. Okay. And this will have enough data in there. We'll just kind of like edit the shirt a little bit later. But if we want to edit a shirt in here, I just find that easier in Blender because we're bringing across. Edit pose. Select the shirt. Where are we going? I've got the shirt selected. Edit mesh. And then we can select a piece. Soft selection. Press W. And then we can kind of just move it out. Like jazz. Like so. W. And we'll bring that out. Armpit hair. W. Bring that out as well. Whatever's good enough. C is for cookie. That's good enough. Oh, while we're here now, might as well just fix this up. All right, so this will be our character. Let's change his jeans really quick. What am I doing? They're pants. They're called pants. So I'm just trying to find some slacks, good enough. And then what we'll do is we'll kind of match those colors a little bit later. So from here, what we're going to do, perfect. I don't want to save that project. Let's go export, send character to iClone. And now our character comes into here. Now I've already done one of the animations. Now the reason for that is because the dude's naked. You don't see anything, but he's just naked. So I kind of didn't really want to do that on here. The clothes seem a little bit, yeah, they're okay. We'll just change this into a nice blue and we'll just fix that up a little bit later. I'm not too concerned about that. For now, let's kind of start connecting all our motion live. What I always do first is go into project settings and we expand that out to about 5,000 frames, just in case I go over. So let's increase that out to 5,000. Let's crack open motion live. Obviously nothing is connected, which is fairly stupid. So what we're doing now is we're opening up the access neuron. Elmo, no way. Hey mate, how you going? No, it's not an out song. It's just part of the joke. You'll understand once we start. Did I knock that off? Oh, okay, hang on. I know what's the problem. So it's having to... Okie dokie. So my power thing fell out. So just bear with me while I plug that back in and let it reconnect up. Let me just do up the zipper so it doesn't fall out again. There we go. Now we're connected. Searching. Yeah. Shut up. Okay. Is that connected? That's connected. That's connected. My right leg is not connected. And obviously I don't have the gloves on yet. So we can see all the errors we're getting. Hand. But that's fine. We'll come back to that. So we've got the perception neuron hooked up, the live face. Now we've got to throw that on our helmet. But I'll do that second. Let's kind of just bring up the app just so we can kind of control the face. Live face. Put our IP address in, and then we're going to have some fun. 9. Connect. Oh, they fixed it. Oh, did they fix it? Oh, you guys are brilliant. Actually, no. Your character doesn't have their arc on it. Would you like to apply it now? No. Yes. Turn it on. No, okay. So there's a specific order. Oh, actually, no, that. And then we should be able to, yeah. Cool, that's all working now. Beautiful, I am happy. Turn on the perception neuron. We want to record audio, that's fairly important. Perception neuron, the mocap data, and the hands. All right, now we're cooking with cheese. So what I'm just gonna quickly do is, let's put our helmet on. So Elmo, this is Reallusion's iClone. There we go. My janky headset. Oh, hello. How you doing? I'm doing good. There we go. So it's on the face. All right. And then if we kind of press preview, we can... Whoa. Oh, yeah, because your body is stuffed at the moment. Yeah. Cool. So we know that's working. From here, what I'm going to do is put the gloves on. This helmet gets heavy after a while. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn the camera off just while I'm standing up, because I'm wearing tight shorts, and I don't think that would be really appropriate for the stream, just because you've got to kind of have nice tight clothing, if you know what I'm saying. Even Paul's in the house. Make sure you check out Paul's channel. Michael Bridge as well. That guy's a gun. He's been around for donkey's years. Michael. I'm pretty sure you have. All right, beautiful. So from here, we're going to come back into the axis, and then we're going to kind of, let's go disconnect, connect. Yes, please. Let's just have some water. We can see over here on the right hand side. So let me just quickly, oh yes. Let's just quickly hide the camera for a sec. Beautiful. I'm just going to move this out of the way. Chair. Goodbye. Microphone. Move up so we can record the audio. Just making some extra room. So now from here we need to calibrate. That's not calibrate. This is calibrate. Next. Stand straight. Hands out. Thumbs down ever so slightly. And then the S position. The wonderful squat. Oh, the squat. This kills me every time. Oh, hang on. What's going on here? Did I have my legs the wrong way? I think I might have. Oh, what's going on here? Okay. So that is all looking fine apart from the legs. What the heck about them? Do I have the legs on the wrong way? Yeah, let me just check. Please be right. Your left. Excellent. I don't know. We can just reconfigure afterwards. Okay, so when you hit mid-30s and think you look cool, I do look cool, Stephen Scott. Shut your pie hole. Everyone, check out his channel as well. All right, let's make sure that we're recording audio. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of prepare. I'm just going to press play. Well, move this over. Press play. And so it's beautiful. Okay. 800 frames. 800 divided by 2 is 400 frames. So it's going to be about a 12-13 second animation that we will expand out a little bit. So it's probably going to be about an 18 to 20 second animation. Very straightforward. Beautiful. Let's just recalibrate because I can see that things have gone wrong, which is fine. So it's been interesting because on the motion capture forums, Facebook group, they've been bagging this suit out quite a bit. And I'm like, you know what? It's actually pretty good for how much you pay for it. Just saying. Oh my What have I done wrong? That's there. That's... Oh, my hips. Where are my hips? Okay, my hips are in the wrong spot. So I'm just going to realign my sensors. Power bank, I reckon... And what's... This leg's my problem. Yeah, okay. So the reason why this leg here is stuffed is because I got a power bank in my pocket. Do I have a back pocket? No, I'm going to put it down into my undies. Okay, hang on. All right, power bank is now in my undies. And hopefully that, oh geez, that feels weird. Okay. Sensor, hip, hip, leg, leg, back. Oop, let's move that over. What's going on here? Uh-oh. That doesn't feel good. Oh gosh. My bum has come apart. That should be over there. Is that what the problem is? Sorry, so it's fun putting on the suit by yourself. Oh no, it's twisted. Alright, that's the problem. So my hip sensor, I twisted it when I put it on. Oops. So this is all part of doing it yourself. But like I said again, it's not that important because we're not going to be seeing the hip. Okay. There we go. So that's a little bit better. Yeah, beautiful. All right, so let's quickly go ahead, mocap this puppy, set the zero pose. Whoops, that's the wrong one, buddy. Let's go back to motion live. Where the heck's the screen gone? There you are. Oh, you suck. Let me just reconnect all that. Set the zero pose, so we look at the camera dead on. There we go. From here, let's do this. Yeah. Okay. All right. Coming all the way back. Yeah, no, it's been a pretty good day. So there is a naked man dancing in the street. Well, I'm not much of a dancer, but sure. Beautiful. All right. Okay, let's have a look at that. How are we looking? So unfortunately I don't have headphones on. The fingers we'll fix up afterwards, and we'll just put a device in his hand. What we are looking after is this money shot. So we're going to be more looking at his face. That clipping we'll fix later. It's been a pretty good day, so there is a naked man dancing in the street. Well, I'm not much of a dancer, but... Is there audio playing? Sure. Let me know in chat. Beautiful. Did we hear audio? Because I don't have headphones on. Oh, I might have to just take the helmet off. Yeah. Okay. Oh, my bottom. This power pack's going to be the death of me. Yep, we got audio. Sick. Sick. Whoo! It's cold. Hey, Paul. Are you in front of your computer? I'm just taking the gloves off. Sorry, we're just taking the gloves off, and I will turn the yeah? Do you have capability to record some audio for me? All right, let me just close Motion Live. Yep, sure. Let's go File, Save Project as, this one is Cop Dance, there we go. This one is called I_policeman. Okay. From here we go File, Export. Oops, turn the camera on. That one. Yeah. Let's go File, Export, FBX. Range. I'm not yelling or anything. No, you are being the police dispatch. All right, so let's go 2000. Export, FBX. Beautiful. Export. Dancer. This is going to be policeman. What else? All right, let me just send you a quick message, Mr. Paul. Oh, sweet. Aaron's done that as well. We'll download that. All right, so we're going to have hopefully 2-3 short films. Let me just quickly send a message to Paul. Where are you? There you are. How is beat? Copy that. And hopefully when you do that, it'll make sense. So now that we know that the audio works, yeah, cool. Okay, so it does work. So let's quickly go render, export audio, because we need to export the audio. 23,000 frames. Export SF Chicken. So for those of you who haven't seen the latest short film, go check out Dead Set Digital. There is a link in the description. It's a great little animation. Oh, interesting. What are we doing? This one is called Policeman. There we go. All right. So from here, what I'm going to do is open up Blender. Let's delete that and delete that. And I'm just going to go into full screen. From here, I'm going to go File, Save As. And what we'll do is we'll just, this is under Dancer. Let's go back up. Let's go back up. SF Cop. So I'm just going to try and actually save it first. Cop Dance. There we go. From here, and we're going to bring in that character we've just created. Import character, character dancer, policeman. Let's bring him in. Drink some water. And we'll just give it a sec. And the reason why we're using this add-on is because then everything gets created. Now we can see that we've got some clipping over here. Let's go tab into that shirt. It's rotated, so I'm going to grab that section, press O for proportional editing. And I'm just going to move that out ever so slightly. Still a little bit more on the front. Let's just go G, Y. Yeah, good enough. So another thing as well is with the armature, it can deform the mesh a little bit. Yeah, I am soy juice in the nation's capital. So what we need to do is preserve the volume, and you can see that it kind of like beefs it out a little bit. So we'll do that on the arms as well. Not so prevalent, but we have that, and we'll do that on the legs. We're not really going to see that. If we go into, oh jeez, got to get rid of this. Hang on, let me just unplug this. Oh, take it out of my jocks. Oh. Okay, there we go. Done. All right, so, ow. Ooh, Glenn McGrath said it. Ooh, Glenn McGrath. Okay, so let's now kind of just build in, let's import our audio just to see what it actually sounds like in here. It's going to be a little bit quiet, but once we do it in post, she'll be right. Beautiful. I think I'm probably going to have to request access. Nope. Let's download that. Oh, that's right. Paul likes to give it to me as an MP4. So we are going to do this. So I'm just going to quickly jump into Vegas. Let's bring up the video sequencer. From here, we'll go down to frame 1, Shift A, sound, and we'll bring in our policeman. Now, the next thing we'll do is hold Control, and you can kind of zoom in with the middle mouse as well. Let's select that, press N to bring up our side panel. Turn on screencast keys while we're here, go away. From here, we'll turn on display waveform. I might just bump up the audio just for now. We'll make it mono as well. You can see that it's kind of not syncing up. And so what we need to do is come down into here, playback, sync to audio, or we can do frame dropping. I'm not going to turn on scrubbing. So what scrubbing does is as I move this, you can kind of hear noises, but because it's a live stream, it's going to be yuck. So let's quickly go turn that off.
Yeah, no, it's been a pretty good day. So there is a naked man dancing in the street.
Come on, turn around. Did it not capture the face? I'm going to be spewing.
Well, I'm not much of a dancer, but sure.
So we'll fix this arm in a sec.
Yeah, no, it's been a pretty good
Fix
day,
that
so
up.
there is a naked man dancing in the street.
Copy that.
Well, I'm not much of a dancer, but sure.
Oh my goodness. Well, that's another thing that we're working on. Oh, that is classic. Could not be opened by Vegas. Oh yeah, because it's an FBX file. Let's go back. So what we're going to do is we'll throw that in, right click, normalize, and we'll go channels combine.
Yeah, no, it's
Beautiful. From here, let's go into downloads and we will get Mr. Paul's line. And we'll throw it here in his wonderful voice. Yes, please. Right click, switches normalize. It's going to be a little bit louder than me, so we'll bring that back down.
How's your first day on the beat?
Beautiful.
How's your first day on the beat?
And what we'll do is in post, we'll kind of add in a radio sound effect.
yeah, no, it's been a pretty good day. So
How's your first day on the beat?
yeah, no, it's been a pretty good day. So
How's your first day? Copy that.
No, stinking blender.
Copy that.
No, this one. Beautiful. It's always a privilege having Paul do wonderful voices for me. Okay. And what I've done now is I've made it too big of a gap in here. But the reason why I'm not editing it now is because what I'll do is join the audio together with the export of the animations, and then we'll edit through there when we cut backwards and forwards to the naked dancing man.
How's your first day on the beat?
yeah, no, it's been a pretty good day. So
Cuts away to the other person.
there is a naked man dancing in the street.
Copy that.
Copy that. So it keeps it straight.
Well,
Cuts back to the man,
dancer, but sure.
and then it'll cut back to the man doing the dancing. How do you get the sound on the same loudness? What are we referring to? All right. Okay, cool. So for what I'm going to do now is just go with this. Let's go file, export. Sorry, file or render as. We will do this as a WAV file, 32-bit for Blender, because Blender is rather pedantic on what the audio files are. So you need to use WAV, not MP3s. Just a little fun fact. Cop dance. Let's just go full audio. Render. Beautiful. Open folder. Let's now jump back into Blender. I'm going to delete that one. Let's come back to frame 0. Shift A, sound, full audio, mono display.
All the way back.
That's me talking.
How's your first day on the beat?
Yeah, no, it's been a pretty good day.
So he's holding a walkie-talkie, so we'll fix up his hand in a sec.
There is a naked.
Beautiful. Okay, so from here, now let's kind of just start fluffing this out. So we're going to look at about frame, probably about here-ish. So we're at frame 387. There we go. And we're going to finish about here. So 1055, Control V, plop that in there. Bring that down. Right. No, don't change your OBS file, your setup, because you'll screw yourself afterwards. Trust me.
How's your first day on the...
Okay, beautiful. I'm happy with that. Now, let's go ahead and start fixing up this guy's hand. So from here, we're going to select the armature. Beautiful. Let's go into Object, and we'll change this to the NLA editor. And then I'm also going to bring up another tab. And this will be my graph editor. Now, as you can see, kind of like scrubbing through it, it's very choppy at the moment. So it's almost like unworkable. But what we can do, and I did do a video about this in Quick Tips, we push down all these animations. And now when we kind of scrub through it, you can instantly see just how much better, more usability the animation can be done. Now, if we go and we want to animate this, make sure we've got our rig selected or whatever part of the mesh we want selected. This one will probably be armature. We need to select the NLA editor. I can press tab in here. Now I can go ahead and start animating. All right. So first things first. Oops. Let's go into pose mode. Have everything selected. I'm going to press period key to zoom in. Why is it not appearing here? Let's work this out. So if I go into the dope sheet, the action editor, there we go. We've got everything. Why are you not appearing down here now? I hate you. That is weird. Anyway, so we can see that we just got like a ton of data. So if I zoom in, you can just see dots galore. So what we can do is I can go space. First thing I'm going to do is smooth keys. And what that's going to do is any kind of like jaggedness, it's going to kind of round everything out. The next thing I'm going to do is go clean keyframes, and we should see a whole bunch deleted. We can see that the lines are now clear, a little bit cleaner. Now the next thing we need to do is we go into the first couple of frames, box select, and here what you can see is, for instance, we can see kind of like location of the calf twist, location, scale, a lot of stuff we don't need because we're not scaling the calves, we're not scaling the biceps, we're not changing the locations of the bones other than the hip. So what we do now is, since we've smoothed, now cleaned, now we can just go delete these keyframes, and now you can see all that really remains is the rotation. We can see that we've got a random foot, but I'm sure if we did another smooth keyframes, that would probably clear itself out. And now, yeah, so there's our locations, and everything else is just rotation. All right, so already, even though that we've got this open, you can just see how much quicker everything's moving around. So what we're going to do from here is I'm going to go ahead and select the hand. Okay, well, let's get the thumb in there. Beautiful. From here, what I'm going to do is, let's go now into only selected items. Oh, there it is. Silly Marco. What I'm going to do now is select everything in here. I'm just going to press delete because this hand, oh crud. Nope, hang on, let's undo that. Deselect the hand bone. Boop. Because this hand is just going to hold a walkie-talkie. So that means it's going to be locked in this position. So there's no point in going ahead and fixing everything when it's just going to be like this. So now that we've got that, I'm just going to delete all these keyframes. Alt R. What the heck? Huh. Alt R, go away. I can't press Alt R because of shadow play. No, this is not MetaHuman. MetaHuman, you must use MetaHuman within Unreal Engine. That is part of the whole licensing, and that's why they're pushing it so hard. So this is Character Creator 3. There we go. These guys have been around for many, many years. How am I going to reset the rotation? Control A, Shift A. Reset rotation. Ooh, how am I going to reset the rotation? Control Z. Let's go to frame. Oh, that's good enough. Let's go to that frame, delete, and then we'll come into something like that. How am I going to... Is it? Reset. Whoops, I can't spell rotation. 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 Clear rotation. Aha, there we go. It's clear rotation, not reset. But Arendelle, welcome, buddy. Make sure everyone goes checks out Arendelle's channel as well. We've got Paul on here. We've got Arendelle on here. We did have Michael Bridges. That's right. Jeez, losing the pot a little bit. So from here, if we will kind of want to rotate all the fingers around evenly, I'm just going to deselect the thumb. We can come up to the top here and go into individual origins, rotate, and that's kind of rotating around like that. Let's go ZZ, I believe. And now we've got his hand in kind of like that position. This, I don't know what's happened with his hand here, but that's fine. We will deal with that problem later. Let's go rotate Z. Bring it up. Bring it around. Bring it around. What I do want to do though. So Mike, this is my question now. Is this hand butchered the whole time? It looks like it is butchered the whole time. So this is the way I go about rotating over a long period of keyframes. Let me just actually, we will just quickly check. That's not too bad. So he's going to be holding it there. So that seems like a good position. So maybe it's a good thing we didn't change it. All right. However, I know that we've got some clipping issues here. So what we're going to do is bring the shoulder forward a little bit. So let's now just go ahead and work with this. So rotate Z. Rotate the top. Whoops. Make sure we've got the right one selected. I know with this rig, because I've used it quite a bit, we've got the upper arm and then we've got the upper arm twist, which is a separate control. So let's make sure we've got the right one. I'm going to rotate, rotate on the Z axis, sorry, Y axis, and bring it around. Still a little bit clipping, so maybe we'll bring it out a little bit and then bring it back around. Let's maybe go like so. I think maybe we could probably bring out the elbow. See, there's another bone in here. So there's the forearm twist, and then there's the forearm, and even there's the elbow in there as well. So let's make sure we're rotating the right way. I'm going to grab that. So he's really bringing up to his head. So from here, what we do is if we have a look, let's now go ahead and grab the clavicle, the upper arm. That's the forearm twist, that one there. I'm now going to press I to set the rotation. And if we kind of zoom in here, you'll see that we've got really big jagged points. So I kind of want to rotate that across the whole animation. All right. So let's go in, and we're going to have to do this individually to all of them. Forearm twist. No, go away, forearm twist. Okay, so we start off with a 1. And we're going to find the keyframe. I'm going to deselect this one. Let's go GY. And we're going to kind of have that. And so, what's going on here? Oh, what's happened here? Why has this had a heart attack? All right, well, let's do everything deselected that one. Oh, I've got 2 things selected. There we go. Let's now go GY, and then we're going to kind of line these 2 up. Oh gosh, I hope this is right now. Beautiful. So something like that. Let's deselect this one. And then hopefully you guys can see that we're kind of like fixing up the whole rotation over the course of the whole animation. Select everything, deselect that one, GY. Period. That one's got nothing. This one in here has got a little bit. Control I, G's Y. Move it up to about there-ish. Whoops. Control I, GY. And hopefully, yeah, we haven't butchered everything. There's always that possibility. But that's why we've kind of set that initial keyframe. And then we can kind of match everything off that. Because what I'm going to assume is that the mocap suit hasn't picked it up properly. That one's fine. That one's fine. That one's fine. And that one's fine. What is that? Oh, forearm twist. Oh, that's why I was wasting my time. All right, so now this bit here, I don't know what's happened here. I think the foot snapped. So the way, see, like once you start using the mocap suit a lot more, you'll find there's like certain little bugs. So for instance there, I've got floor snapping set up. So when my foot comes in contact with the floor, depending on the height, it'll always snap back into position. And obviously there, I didn't lift my leg high enough, and so it's kind of snapped back to its original position. So that's why that's happened. Thank goodness this is cutting off my circulation. Oh, yeah. Let me just undo that band. All right. Okay, so now we've kind of got him. Yes, he's going to be talking into his 2-way. And so that works out really well. So let's go ahead and maybe just plop in our camera. I'm just going to press tab, just get out of edit mode. Let's go into a camera. And so what we'll build, depending if we've got time, GZ, depending if we've got time, I already had a camera. Okay, so let's go GZZ.
How's your first day on the beat?
Yeah, no, it's been a pretty good day. So there is a naked man dancing in the street.
Copy that.
Copy goes to the other shot.
Well, I'm not much of a dancer, but sure.
How's your first day on the beat?
Yeah, no, it's
I don't know if anyone's getting that joke. I think that's comedy gold. All right, let's go ahead and fix this problem here. So I'm going to blame the hip for this problem. So what we can do is find, whoops, go tab to go back in edit mode. I believe this is the hip bone. And so roughly where we are, we're going to see some massive ugliness. There we go. So we can see that. Let me just expand this. And I'm just going to hold control. You can kind of see this is where he's moving forward. And then all of a sudden, he lurches back. So, you know, we can really read that in the animation. Let me just move that back over a bit. Let's go into solid mode. All right, so we'll see he's moving forward, and then he just kind of like lurches back. So let's just press Control S. We're going to try and break this really quick, and let's see if we can just solve this problem super fast. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to kind of select these vertices, hip location. It's not going to be the rotation, and it'll be the X location as well. I'm just going to press delete. All right, so we've got yuckiness there, but you know what? That's fine. So let's select everything, press T to change our interpolation, and we're going to go Bezier curve. Okay, so now in this frame, we can see that we've got this massive issue down the bottom. But are we looking at his legs? We're not. So let's come over into the camera, and let's see what the damage is.
How's your first day on the beat?
Yeah, no, it's been a pretty good day so.
That's not bad.
How's your first day on the beat?
Yeah, no, it's been a pretty good day so. Yeah, no, it's been pretty.
It's got a little bit of wobbliness, but it's not bad. You have to remember, Dead Set Digital is a tiny, tiny channel where, you know, I'm only getting like 200 views a video. So this is the thing. I'm not going to spend 20, 30 hours trying to fix up every tiny little bit of animation, because the audience isn't there.
Yeah, no, it's been.
It was a little bit odd.
First day on the beat.
That bit there. I don't know what happened there. So let's go ahead and we'll look at this. Are we looking at the right armature? Yes, we are. Let's press the period key and it zooms in. No, actually, hang on, what's going on here? So he like reaches in for some reason. So the other problem is with the head. Because the suit is based off kind of like magnetic surfaces, the helmet that I've got has like a 1.5 kilo weight on the back. And so that's why it kind of like stuffs up with the head a little bit.
How's your first day on the beat?
Yeah.
But what is going on here? So let's go side view. You're looking like an ape, buddy. You're looking like an ape. And yeah, that's because I didn't put the suit on. I can actually feel that the suit is kind of twisted in my back. Just the joys of doing it by yourself. So maybe from here, let's kind of see if we can do one at a time. If I go GY, what's that going to do? It's going to do that. Ooh. Ooh, okay. What's this one do? All right. Maybe that's something we can do. So we know that from this here is fairly important. So let's maybe, what we're going to do is I'm going to grab all this jazz. O for proportional editing. And let's go back a little bit. GY. Make that a little bit bigger. Oh gosh, do I bother? Yeah, his arm is butchered, isn't it? Ah, le poop. It's almost like the rig is stuffed. You know what?
How's your first day on the beat?
Yeah, no, it's been pretty good.
Rather than fixing it, what is something else we can do to cover it? I think maybe I know. So what we'll do is we've saved this here. Control S. And what I'm going to do is I'll do this offline rather than doing this now. I'm just going to put a walk cycle on the character, and then we'll do a kind of like a wide shot of the character walking. And then it'll have that whole, how's your first day on the job? So I think that's the way we'll cut to that. And then when we come back into...
It's been a pretty good day, so... It's been pretty...
Yeah. So we'll go to like 511.
It's been a pretty good day, so... There is a naked man dancing in the street.
So I think that'll work out well. See, now there's one thing as well I haven't worked out, but I swear you used to be able to, with the actions, kind of like merge the actions. But I don't know what's happened to that, and I don't know if that still exists, which is really frustrating. But anyway, that's future Marco problem.
There is a naked man.
So let's stop. What we're going to do from here is I'm just going to quickly... Oops, sorry for popping the mic. Let's just quickly do this, and we'll go render. This one is cop1, accept that view, and we're going to view port render animation. And so this is just going to render out the animation. Then what we're going to do is create another blend file. So rather than having, rather than having this blend file blow out, we'll recreate another blend file, and I'm going to put in my dancing naked man. From there, we'll make sure he's facing the wrong way, and we're just going to set a camera pointing at him. And then what we'll do is, I'll probably just do it off stream. So we know we're going to add in the walkie-talkie. I know that I got to kind of do some sort of badge here to say that, yes, I'm a policeman. We also need to build an environment. So maybe I might see if I can find a HDRI something, and we'll just cheat, or I might just get a photo and in the background, use FSpy to model around it, and then we'll just do projective mapping. Check CD dive, takes on. Yeah, that's what I was trying to find. All right, so from here, let's now go into the Vegas. Let's go right click. Insert video track, put that on top, file, import media. That is the chicken one that we did last week, or we were trying to do last week. There we go, open sequence. Now, because this is OpenGL, what I can do is I can use render something. I got a video on it. And I'll just render it out at nighttime. So from here.
There is a naked man dancing in the street.
Okay, so I'm used to pressing shift space, and that's why.
Naked man dancing in the street.
Copy that.
Well, I'm not much of a dancer, but sure.
I've done that wrong. Okay, so let's go. We are at frame 511. Let's bring up the calculator. 511 divided by 30 is 17 seconds. 0.03 times 30 is 1 frame. So 17 seconds, 1 frame. So we are back here. I was way off. 17 seconds, 1 frame. So we're about here. Oh, fire blender.
It's been a pretty good day, so there is a naked man dancing.
With recording the audio using Reallusion, it's actually recording about 10 frames behind, and that's because I'm using Wi-Fi. So the facial motion, the facial motion is slower. So we need to bring this forward about 11 frames. About there. And then we'll see that.
It's been a pretty good day, so... There is a naked man dancing in the street.
Copy that.
Well, I'm not much of a dancer, but sure.
Oh, that is brilliant. All right, let's go. Let's open up a new blend file. Oh my goodness. I am going to have to, I'll play with that again. Oh, okay. So you reckon we can just do that? Because technically what I could do is bring in a walk cycle. So you reckon... combine. Oh, okay. There it is. All right, we'll play with that in a sec. Let me just open up our other blend file. We go into full screen mode. Let's press N. Character Creator 3. Import character. Cop 1. Let's go back up. Back up. Characters. Dancer. Dancer. Tony Danza. And then we'll kind of set up the camera. So the camera's a little bit to his left. Yeah, okay, that's fine. All right, so from here, let's bring our camera. Actually, let's just make sure he's facing the right way. Yep. G, rotate. Okay, so if the camera's... Am I breaking 180? Oh, geez, I'm actually not entirely sure. Oh my goodness, this is brilliant. Oh, this is classic. No, go back. Cop dance. Man dance. Let's go into render, and this will be man dance on. Accept, and then we'll do the same here. Let's just go viewport. Here, viewport render animation. And so this is going to be, see you later, Paul. I will maybe talk to you tomorrow morning on the Blender Nest. So for those of you who don't know, we've got a Blender Nest community on the Discord now. Let me just quickly go like this. Copy. And then press Control V. There we go. So while this man is dancing. Ah! Ah! I'm in trouble. Can you, like, go the other way, buddy? Oh, you dance that way now. No, this isn't me dancing. It is definitely not me dancing. Look, I don't have those moves. Oh my goodness. What frame are we on? This is the question. What frame are we on? Buddy, focus the other way. Alright, that's the alright, that should be enough frames for now. Let's stop. Let's go now, file, import media. And then from here we'll bring in this, open like so. Okay. Right click, insert video track.
No, it's been a pretty good day, so...
So we're going to have something like this. Let's go Control C, Control V.
There is a naked man.
What we can do as well is probably split about here. And then we can grab these three pieces, and I'm just going to extend it.
It's been a pretty good day, so... There is a naked man dancing in the street.
Copy that.
Well, I'm not much of a dancer.
Okay, buddy, can you... There we go. I need just bum. I don't want full frontal.
Beautiful.
Alright, so this is pretty much what the short film's going to look like. It's... The cop's going to be going through a walk cycle.
How's your first day on the beat?
Yeah, no, it's been a pretty good day, so... There is a naked man dancing in the street.
Copy that.
Well, I'm not much of a dancer, but sure.
Oh! Should I put him next to him? Should I put the other guy next to him? Should I put the policeman next to him? This cut here. And then it's just both of them dancing. Because what we could do is add a walk cycle here. So it's as if he's walking off. And then it's just both of them just dancing. Do we do it? Do we do it? Let me know. Oh, I have to do that afterwards. Oh, that is genius if it is. Alright, let's... Henry Crabgrass. Which one? Oh, that's that one. Oh, yeah. Let's go into SF Cop Dance, and we'll just call this FS Cop Dance. Yeah, no, there's nothing. There's no dangly bits. He's pretty clean. And so what I'll do later is... what's time? Oh, 20 past. Okay. Alright. This is going to be the next thing. I really wanted to get to that one with Arendelle, but I don't think I do. I'm starting to run out of time. So this is what we're going to do. Let's go File. I'm going to do another terrible joke. I just want to check what animations I have, but first let's build this character, and then I'm going to throw in a Mo on him, because it's going to be kind of the dad. Base overalls. I need overalls, something like this. So it looks like he's got a business shirt on top. Let's get rid of those pants. So if we come into scene, slacks, we'll delete those slacks. Come up into content, give him a beard. So this is all part of the beards one with version 3.4 that's just come out. I just want to give him a bit of a mo. That one. Go on, we'll throw this on. And we'll fix his overall. I'm just going to fix that on post afterwards. Beautiful. From here, let's go into... That's been saved. Let's go File, New Project. Wipe all that clean. So what it is the joke is my father got a new job. He's got 5,000 people under... Oh, no. Okay. No. Okay. You guys pick the next joke. So there's two jokes. One, my father started a new job. He's got 5,000 people under him. He's a grave digger. And so it's going to be pretty much him standing outside. And as it pans out, there's just going to be tombstones everywhere. So that's number one. The second option is my father is an amazing man. He's got the heart of a lion and a lifetime ban from the zoo. Which one? Graveyard or zoo? They're so bad. but this is what it is about. Zoo. What was the other one? Graveyard. Let me know in the chat. Let me just quickly now come into project settings and we'll expand this out to 5,000. Nozzy, welcome. What are we doing? We're doing, what was the first one? Graveyard. We've got graveyard. We're doing graveyard. All right, nice and simple. So the reason why I'm going to say that is what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab this file, export, send, character to iClone. I'm going to quickly just kind of like have a look through the mocap libraries that I already have. So maybe just a chatting one. Do we just have him stand? But I think this guy's actually just talking to someone. Darn it. I need... What's this one? Did I just put a female standing? No, I didn't. Yeah, all right, so that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to leave it at that. Oh, mobile stand, even better, even better. Because this one's going to be like a really short, punchy joke. My father got a new job. He's got 5,000 people under him. He works in a graveyard. Good, that animation's long enough. What I might do is see if we can just repeat it. So with the character selected, we come into, oh gosh, there it is. What we can do is go Control-C, Control-V, and we just snap that in place. And what I'm hoping is that we've got enough where it just kind of loops. Beautiful. So now we've kind of got a looping animation. We've got 1,000 frames. Now I know that this is at 60 frames a second, which means that we've got 500 frames to work with. So while we're at it, in Blender. So Blender, we render out at 30. I'm just going to throw in another one in there. Why not? Let's live a little. All right, so we've got 1,500 frames. So now if I go File, Export, FBX, 1,500, Export. I might just use the same one folder. Let's go new, because then I can delete this all together. This one is Graveyard. And this will be Grave Father. Father! See who knows where that's from. That's a classic show. Oh, still got the mocap suit on. Beautiful. Let's now jump into Blender and then we'll see if we can model up some stuff. So what we'll do from here, select everything, delete file, import, no, N. We're going to use the Character Creator 3 importer. Let's import Man Dance, bring it up, and we'll see how quick we can do this one. Graveyard. Give it a sec. Beautiful. And then if we kind of have a look. Nice. All right, so let's go ahead and probably just fix this really quick. We'll go tab into edit mode. And we'll wing this. I'm just going to grab these vertices, O, G. I just kind of want it to sit just over. Nice. We'll grab these top bits and just bring them up. Oops, go into wireframe. C, G. There we go. How's that looking? That is fine. He's got a corporate shirt on, but not a care in the world. Okay, so from here, let's save this now, just quickly. Save, and we'll call this Graveyard. We are going to now go Shift A. Let's add in a plane. Tab. Scroll that up. That's a little bit too much. Let's quickly record our audio. My father is an amazing man. He just got a new job and he's got 5,000 5,000 people under him. He works in a graveyard. Does that work?
My father is an amazing man. He just got a new job and he's got 5,000 people under him. He works in a graveyard.
Okay, so what we need to do is grab that. A little bit more of a pause. And then that's the pan. So from here, so probably maybe from here to, I'm going to say to about there. Let's go file, render as. This one will be graveyard underscore wave, because I know how to spell wave. From here, let's bring this up. Movie sequencer, back to frame 1, shift A, sound, graveyard, and like we did before, control and middle mouse, and we can zoom in. Press N to bring up side panel, display waveform, mono.
My father is an amazing man. He just got a new job and he's got 5,000
Panning out.
people under him.
Then the tilt
He
down.
works in a graveyard.
Nice. Nice. So from here, let's bring in our camera. Oops. Alt R. Oh, get stuffed. Alt R, I can't do. What do we say? Clear rotation. There we go. So Blender's having a hissy fit, and like we did before, we went into the animation, we went over into the non-linear animation. I'm going to grab everything and we'll push it all down. And then that now allows us a little bit more freedom. Beautiful. So from here, let's make sure we've got the camera selected. Let's go into side view, G, rotate, something like so. Rotate XX. All right, GZZ. And so we're going to kind of have this shot. Let's press I to set in a keyframe of location rotation. And then about here, we're just going to kind of GZZ, bring it out slowly, rotate XX. I think we're going to want something like that because we don't want to do the full reveal of tombstones and so on and so forth. I think what we might have to do.
My father is an amazing man. He just got a new job and he's got 5,000 people under him. He works in...
So I think what we might have to do, maybe at this point here, we Shift T, rotate 180. Let's just delete all the keyframes down there, just so the camera doesn't move. And then at this point here, darn it, got to fix all that. We have this massive shot of just kind of like a graveyard. What does pushing all the actions actually do? So I think having them open, like it must take up memory or something, and you can see that it really lags. No, don't do that. Control Z. So if we were to select everything and go tab, 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 tab. Oh, hang on. Yeah, tab. Far out. As you saw earlier, it was like really jerky. When you got like 3 or 4 characters, it's almost unworkable. But when you push down all those animations, I think maybe it stores them. I don't know. I don't know what happens. But stuff just is able to play a lot faster. But yes, so I think that's what we'll do is maybe at this point here, we flip cameras. So we'll start off at this first camera. What I'll do is press on the timeline. I'm going to press M to create a marker. With the camera selected, I'm going to press Control B to bind the camera. And so that camera is now binded. bound is bound to until we change the camera. So we're going to change the camera at about here. Let's press Control O to focus on the other camera. We will press M again, and now Control B to bind the camera to this marker. So for instance, we're here, and then we're here. Capiche? You need to set. Oh, really? Oh, sick. That's good to know. We got to fix this up. Let me just quickly select his body, armature, preserve volume. Let's go the body as well, preserve volume, so we can just fix up these shoulder blades. So the quickest way to fix up these bits poking through is we come into here, and I'm just going to go delete. There we go. Fix the problem. Break his legs. Okay. The next thing as well, let's just quickly fix up this material, alpha hashed. Whoops. Oh, no, that's fine. Right. Now, how am I going to do this? Let's go GY. And the way I'm going to do this, I'm going to put an edge loop here. Let's go scale on the X, O. I'm going to grab this edge, GZ down a little bit, and then we'll do a Control B. I'm just going to kind of, oh, actually no, I should go down lower. So what I want to do is I'm just going to put in a whole bunch of grass on here. But obviously we don't need to see all the grass. Yeah, that's better. And then I'm going to select there, Control B to do a bevel. And then so we've kind of got that grass edge falling off. And then here we can kind of just put in some generic grass texture or something. So let's go Control S to save, and hopefully it doesn't die on me. Bring this down. Let's select this. We've got the scatter add-on, you little ripper. Tab, select that. What we might do, just add a little bit of extra geometry. From here, Biomes Manager. Now I don't want to use something that's too intense, so maybe we'll just go with a nice green. Plop. Yeah, ding dong. And I need to attach the biomaterial. So now with that, we've got our ground. If I close this and go into rendered mode, will it appear? I don't know. Uh-oh. Computer unhappy. No, it doesn't appear. So let's just try. I'm going to press O. Let's just throw in a quick sun lamp. Oh, hang on. How's this going to... Oh, that's fine. We have to shut up. Just for now. Let's just press F12 and just see what's the damage. Cool. So we've got our grass here. So that's not too bad. Excellent. Oh. And then what we can do is from here, let's just quickly create a massive plane. And so we're just kind of testing at the moment. GZ. We will throw on our ground texture onto there. Make sure that's got all covered. Let's press F12 just to have a look. How big the difference is. It's not too bad. Let's maybe go Control A, apply the scale. From here, let's go into UV editing. And we can see it's like that. So let's maybe just scale that by 3. What this will give us is a little bit of a repeating texture, but that is fine. It's not too bad. I wouldn't mind it a little bit greener. So let's go into shading. Blah, 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 blah. I don't think that's what I was after. Hue and saturation. Yeah, this is a problem. I don't have the grass there. Dang it. Dang it, Bobby. You know what? That's fine. So from here, the next probably thing we will do is, let's go Shift S cursor to selected. I am going to go up into split this screen, come up here into M-Tree. Now, a lot of these things that I'm doing, I've got a whole bunch of tutorials. So if you're new to the channel, just hit the subscribe button. There's a whole bunch of stuff constantly coming out. Let's create a tree. Now, default tree. No, I want a nice oak tree. I think we need a good oak tree. Shift A. I want a twig node. Let's execute our twig node. We will move that down. Scale by 0.25. Control A, apply the scale. From here, we're creating leaves. I don't want 20,000. I might just go 6,000. The leaf texture is that one. Let's just create tree. Let's just see what happens. Brian Wilson, welcome. That's not where I want on it, but sure. Okay, let's grab this now. Just go G to the Y. I'm going to scale it down. We could probably move it off to the side. And I don't think the camera's able to view that far. So let's just go into our view. And I'm just going to throw an extra 0 on there. No, I can see that far. Ah, because it's on the above the ground. That's fine. GZ, bring that down to something like that. Shift D to the X. Just to duplicate it, I'm going to rotate that around a little bit. Control A, apply the scale. Control A, apply the scale. Let's just press F12 and just see what we're looking at. I think the branches might be too small now. But that's something we can fix up afterwards. Yeah, okay. Silly marker, I forgot to duplicate that. Okay, so let's grab our tree. Scale by 2. Control A to apply our scale. Zoom in, press F12. We didn't update the material in the tree. So the beautiful, that's good. Let's come in. Do I have oak? Oak? Nope. Let's go append materials. And now we go oak. There we go. And then if we press F12, beautiful. So now we've got that oak material. One thing we actually might do is put on a depth of field on the camera, sorry. Overalls. Let's see how far we can see before it gets too fuzzy. Fuzzy wuzzy, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey there, little doom buggy in the sand. It's not bad. It's not bad. Let's kind of, let's maybe just create a whole bunch of tombstones now. Let's just do it really quick. Scale on the Y. Scale on the X. Scale on the Y. Let's just cheat, because we're all about cheating, aren't we? Yes. Control B to do a bevel. Something like that. Let's bring that to about here. From here, I'm just going to add in an array modifier. Let's go -5. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go now into an array. We'll add in another one. And what this one will be probably 20. Nope. -100. -50. Dun, 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 dun. Beautiful. So now we've got kind of like a whole bunch of tombstones. Let's press F12 and see what we're looking at, what we're working with. And so what we're doing at the moment, for those of you who have just joined us, is we're kind of creating, ooh, that's not good. That's not what I really wanted, that kind of, yeah, I don't really want like a military style one. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and then we will break up that repetitiveness. Oops, bring that in so it's a little bit closer. But all I'm doing is creating a whole bunch of tombstones, and then we'll go ahead and probably just edit them. So from here, does that look fine? I am fairly happy with that, and then we'll probably put in, this tree seems very small now. So what we'll do is let's bring that up, and we'll probably just delete a few trees, a few tombstones in there. Control S to save. Come on, let's get out of this. Click and drag to bring that over. So let's select these. I'm going to go Control A, and apply these modifiers. From here, oops, let's deselect everything, and I'm going to go select random. Come down here, I just want 1%. Oops, 1%. Control L, and you can see that we've picked up quite a few. Let's go P, separate by selection. From here, what are we going to do? How can we deform these a little bit? So maybe what we might do is I might just go GZ, make these ones, some of them a little bit bigger. Let's go select random 0.1, Control L, individual origins, scale X, scale Z. And so now hopefully we're kind of breaking that whole pattern up. So we've got big ones, small ones, geometry nodes. I haven't sat down and learnt geometry nodes yet. I have not looked into them at all. And I'm shut. Hey, Aaron, do you have any good tutorials about geometry nodes? That's not too bad. What we might do, I think that works nicely. F12. Now the next thing is, what are we going to put behind him? Because you have to remember how we zoomed the camera out. That's what I might do. Let's select both of these. Control J to join. And then I'm just going to create 2 new materials. Actually, let's be even more lazy. So what we're going to use is Extreme PBR Combo. Let's come into the concrete. So all these things, there is somewhere a link in the description. I'm just going to grab maybe that one. Let's go UV project. I don't care. Go into the UVs. Select scale 2, 5, done. From here, whoops, let's go back into what I was doing. Map kit, roughness, specularity, add new, done. Let's now minus that one. And then if we press F12, we should see. I will wait for your videos to come out, and then I'll watch it, and then I'll learn. Beautiful. So from here, what I'm going to do is select another material. Let's go add new. And let's deselect. Let's find one more concrete. That one. Add new. So with this selected, let's go select random. Select random. Control L. Assign. Hide. Select random. Control L. Assigned. Alt H. F12. You can do it. That's not bad. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is we need to give it some sort of sky texture. Oh, and I've done a tutorial on how to get into those HDRIs that come with Blender. But off the top of my head, I cannot remember. So we'll go the next best thing. Let's go into shading. Oh, what am I doing? Let's just go into world. And we will go into sky texture. Beep. Sun disk, what's that looking like? F12. I don't really use cycles as much anymore. Okay, so that's definitely not the one I want. I kind of want a bit of a blue sky. That's nice, but you can see that it's very boring back here. So we need something to kind of cover that section up. So from here, what we're going to do is let's go, oh geez, where is my assets? So let's just come over into here. Let's go into D drive, 3D assets. That's not mine. Where are my trees? Nope. Whoop. Did I see him? Aha! They're my trees. So from here, I'm going to, let's go file, import. So these trees are all free on Gumroad. So if you want to download them, that's fine. Go nuts. Let's go Control C, Control V, Oaks. Yeah, we'll bring in all that. Oaks. There we go. Scale. Let's do it like this. Scale. G to the Y. GZ. And then what we're going to do is pretty much, let's just grab a few GY. And then we're just going to kind of line these up. And then it's going to be kind of like make a forest. GY. Which way are you going? GY. And we're literally just using planes. F12. How does that work? Where can I get those? Here, I'll go Gumroad. Let me just quickly jump on Gumroad. Let me go into products. So I think the depth of field is a little bit too harsh. So let's fix that up. But I'm just going to quickly get this. Share. Copy URL. I think that's the right one. Shush computer. No, I'm not on Discord. This one here. Control V. That one there. There you go. That's where you can download them. Oh, itchy ear. So I'm even contemplating maybe getting rid of this grass here, but that's fine. Let's not deal with that now. Let's deal with the camera viewport. Depth of field. Let's maybe go to 3.8 F12. I just want a little bit crispiness of the tree. That's not bad. I reckon that tree, just this one here. Huh. What's going on here? Oh, I only scaled that. I didn't scale the tree, you muppet. Oh, what? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is he good for? Let's scale that down. Let's get them both, and then we'll scale them up. Make that tree a little bit bigger, eh? Because I think those scales are a bit bigger. What? Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, this all looks fine. So let's just quickly, whoops, get out of here. And then you have to remember we still got this camera angle. Hey, mamma mia. Hey, porquitos. And I'll just do the same. I'm just going to grab these trees. See how he runs. Have you ever seen a rascal run? Alright, that's a bit too close. F12. Let's put some depth of field on this camera for sure. Camera, depth of field there. On the person. F12. Chernobyl. Porquitos. Scusi. It's getting late. It is getting very late. Oops. Silly Marco. Silly Marco. All right. I think we might have to finish this one off now. Just because I do want to get up in the morning early. So for those of you who don't know, Hubert will be streaming in 6 hours over on his YouTube channel. So that's 5 a.m. for me. But that's just something I'm just going to, I'll promote him. If you didn't know, let him know I sent you. Why not? So from here, we're going to finish off these 2 shorts. I might stream on Twitch tomorrow night. I don't want to do too many streams all at the same time on YouTube. However, actually, no, I'll run a poll on that. Okay. Oh, Joseph. Thinking about getting into the Reallusion. Hey, dude, what is the hardware that you're using? Hang on, let me just check what Arendale's done. I bet you this thing's going to be ridiculous. Do I even have to have geometry nodes installed or anything? That's pretty good, dude. That's pretty good. I'm gonna have to change that now. You suck. Interesting. Yes, so subscribe to Arendale as well, because he'll be doing this stuff with geometry nodes, which is I think a new feature with Blender, but you can go to town. Let's go back to Joseph. So Joseph, the one I recommend getting is make sure you use the link in the description. It is Character Creator 3. Now, hit me up on Discord. I'll talk to you about that one. But pretty much get the CC3 CC3 pipeline and the beards and what's it called? Beards. This one here. I don't know what it's called off the top of my head. Trying to find it. I don't know what it's called off the top of my head, but it's kind of like CC3, pipeline, and beards. That's the one I recommend. But if you do pick it up, make sure you use the link in the description. Hey dude, what is your hardware? I got a Ryzen 3900X 1080 Ti because I can't get a 3080 because what else have I got? This is pretty much the main thing. 32 gig of RAM. Nothing much. Yes. Sound editing. Yeah, why would you want to do it in Blender? Why don't you actually use an application to do it? That's what I would say. That looks amazing. Darn it. So we've got so far this covered. Let's kind of go through what this animation is going to look like.
My father is an amazing man. He just got a new job and he's got 5,000 people under him. He works in a graveyard.
Darn it. Oh, that's why. So play every frame. No, sync to audio. So let's do that again.
My father is an amazing man. He just got a new job and he's got 5,000 people under him. He works in a graveyard.
Pimp Nizzle. That's okay. I'm fairly happy with that. The other one that we were working on earlier will be this one. So we just got to add the walk cycle. Whoops.
How's your first day on the beat?
Yeah, no, it's been a pretty good day. So there is a naked man dancing in the street.
Copy that.
Well, I'm not much of a dancer, but sure.
Yeah, he's got to walk in. Oh, it would be brilliant if he walks in. Oh, I got to add that in. I got to add it where he just walks in. So we've pretty much kind of like laid out 2 animated shorts that we'll be posting over on Dead Set Digital. So youtube.com Dead Set Digital. That's where we'll post these. I will try and get these done by the end of the week, and then we'll try and do 2 videos. My tutorials probably for Markom3D will be on Tuesdays and Thursdays now, with live stream on Sundays. However, I will run a poll of, do we want to see live streams or do we want to see tutorials? So, can you recommend to me a free rig, please? Auto rig, please. Rigify comes with Blender. You just gotta go into preferences. Let's go into official, and we type in Rigify, and it's right there. Use this one. This one's still pretty good. There's just a lot of features that come with AutoRigPro, like all the mocap solutions and so on and so forth. However, because I'm part of the Reallusion pipeline, I don't need that as much. Before we finish up, do we have any questions? Please start leaving comments below. This video probably won't be available on repeat for later on. This will be posted up for the Patreons. So if they want to go back and watch it, they can. What else we got? Anything else? I don't know what tutorials are coming up. Gonna try and reach out to a few other YouTubers. I really like their channels, and I kind of want to make some stuff for them. One of them is a Trackmania guy. I really love his channel. He tells the best stories. What is it? Virtuals? I wouldn't mind trying to reach out to him. There's another Portuguese guy who's building rockets with 3D printing. He seems like a cool bloke. I want to try and do something for him. What else? I will be making a video on how to actually reach other content creators. Now with me, I'm fairly open. I've got my own Discord. I'm always on there. I'm on Stalkbook. But that points you to... That points you to Discord, Twitter, Insta, all that jazz. How much add-ons are you use? I use add-ons galore. So I use Extreme PBR Combo quite a bit. I'm trying to get back into DecalMachine. HardOps I'm learning. Neuro motion capture I don't use too much because once again I've got that Reallusion flow. CC3 I'm using quite a bit, and this is importing characters from Character Creator 3 and iClone into Blender. That's the Bull tool. The Bull tool was pretty cool. I just did a video on that over Easter. Simply Cloth, I use a lot of cloth dynamics, and I just use this. It just fixes a lot of bugs. Scatter add-on, where we created the grass just before. What is that? I don't know what that is. Extreme PBR we've already spoken about. Archie Mesh a little bit. Dynamic Skies a little bit. KitOps, yes. And so on and so forth. So I've got quite a few in there. I know you watch him as well. How amazing! I signed up for his Patreon. That's how much I love the dude. So with, can you give us the links? I don't know which links. So they're all in the description. There's just list after list after list after list. Yeah, Virtuous is amazing, dude. I'm jealous that he starts streaming at 2 a.m. for me. What else? Can you make a video on how to use FSpy to design an environment? Sure can. I did that a couple of weeks ago. Let me just quickly bring that up. FSpy? Would that work? Yeah, buddy. Look at that. A minute video. That's all it takes to work out how to use it. So there's that one. I've got 560 odd videos. How many years have you been using Blender? This time round, I think I'm up to about 3.5 years. But I remember playing with Blender back in 2002. And the one thing that stopped me from playing with Blender even further was that I had no idea where the smooth button was. So yes, there's a Discord link all the way in the bottom. I don't use any other Blender program, 3D modeling programs because I don't really need to. Everything's kind of covered in Blender. Alright. Hello, Discord link. I believe this one's it. Dun dun, early morning. Dun 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 dun. Postman Pat. I still got the mocap suit on. Oh, hang on. I'm just trying to unbuckle myself a little bit. If you've got any other questions, more than happy to. Oh, that feels better. I had the mocap suit sitting up against the nibblies. Oh gosh, what else we got? Oh, that was a bad decision actually. Hang on. Sorry, let me just take off the suit really quick. Oh. It's up in the nibblies. Oh gosh dang it. There we go. Alright, the suit is off. Except for my legs. It's still on my legs. What else? So yeah, anyway, so I do have that secondary channel, Dead Set Digital. And that's where I'm obviously posting a lot of animated short films. So I'm going to try and focus on that channel and build it up. Because I think that one's really good. So let me just quickly go and throw that into chat. Even though it should be the top one. youtube.com/deadsetdigital. And I'm going to try and start producing a lot more animated shorts. Hopefully the channel grows a little bit. Hopefully this channel keeps growing. I'm trying to hit the golden target of 1,000 subscribers. 100,000. Anyway, what's time? 11:04. Let's call it a night. Don't forget to check out BlenderNest channel. Let's check that one as well. youtube.com BlenderNest? Do we have that one yet? Or did some other stooge take it? So don't forget to as well subscribe to this. We've got a whole bunch of stuff. What's happening with the web series? It is still being written. I'm going backwards and forths between my editor at the moment, so that is coming along. But for now, I'm trying to build like this small audience. Still trying to work out, do I go with, you know, the 3-minute format, or do I just try and make like some 20-minute epic film? I don't know. I mean, a web series would work well. But then the web series... See, with web series, I can kind of get away with, you know, like high, and then a little bit of a low. Where if I'm doing like a 20-minute film, yeah, it's really... I'm glad I was able to teach you something and get you up there, mate. What else? I don't know what else. I'm just trying to think. So I did. Are you interested in code animation? What's code animation? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what code animation is, but I can show you something that I'm actually working on as well. Something completely left field. Howdy. Welcome, Sean. Welcome, Exotrack. Let's go. So this is something else I've been working on. So for those of you who know me, I am not a programmer. I cannot code to save the life of me. So what we're doing is actually creating a Godot application using only visual scripting. And so as you can see that we've got a scoreboard here, and as we collect more, it gets faster and faster. So now I was trying to think, should I leave this in Godot? But I mean, the community, the visual scripting community in Godot's not that big. 13. You dropped the meat. The Godot community in visual scripting is not like 100%. Yeah, Sean, go for it. So that's why I'm thinking of jumping to Unreal Engine and maybe looking at doing some VR games and so on and so forth. So, but yeah, this is where I'm stuck as well, because back in the day I was creating Unreal Engine tutorials, but I kind of started focusing a little bit more on Blender. But I'm thinking about going back into Unreal Engine and how to make stuff, so on and so forth. And I think maybe specifically for VR, and start trying to focus on creating games as well. Like so many projects. Like Marco, why do you do this? No, I don't agree with you, Arendelle. Nope, I don't care. Can you make a battle royale game using Blender? Yes, you can make models. Arendelle, and that's the thing. That's what I like about Unity. However, I know Unity's got visual scripting now, but this comes back to me not being able to program to save the life of me, which is really infuriating that I suck. What else we got? Oh, this tree life cycle. So another thing that I've been playing around with is some 2D graphics. Actually, no. That one probably shouldn't come up. Not that one, because that's for something else. So we'll just leave that one. For those of you who don't know, I did release a short film a couple of days ago. No, I shouldn't show you this one as well. No, close. Because that's got shots in it that we don't want to see, because then that spoils it. All right. So please, can you make a battle royale game on Blender? Well, you can't. I'm not going to make it in Blender because Blender's got Python, and I just said I can't program to save the life of me. And but I would like to ask you: can Blender software make animation video on Android? Yes. However, I wouldn't make a. You can make a video. However, then the file sizes are increasing. It would be better to do a kind of like what I've been calling it as a vector animation. So that within the application, whether you're using Unity or whatever, to make the animation. I'm trying to learn how to make modular pieces for buildings, but most of the information out there shows either interior or exterior pieces. I want to make pieces that work on both so people can enter the buildings. Yes, so there is a very good talk. I do have, actually no, well look, I've got a tutorial on how to do it. World, let me just have a look, see if I can find it. No, that's all those. Let's just try level, just see if I can find it really quick. If I can't, then dang it, I can't find it. So what you want to see is GDC Fallout. Oh, is it Fallout? Hang on. I know the video that I'm after. This one here.
Remember to fill out this.
This video explains everything that you're after. It goes actually into a lot of details on how they created the modular level design. So for instance, if you've got a wall on, the plane, Y plane 0, you actually need to offset it, because what happens is then you have one wall intersecting on another, but because you've got them off that initial y-axis or x-axis, whatever you want, it gives you that wiggle room. He'll go through that. That is a really good video about modular level design. I've watched it 2 or 3 times. Technically is visual scripting. Oh my goodness, Arendelle, that sucks. It is the worst. Oh. Yeah, no, there is no way I'm going to go down. Are you interested in stepping into the NFT? I would love to step into the NFT market. But once again, something that I've been struggling with is imposter syndrome. And so being a part of kind of like the Blender Nest, and I think I've spoken about this before, being a part of the Blender Nest community where you got kind of, who have we got? We got Arendelle, we got Curtis Holt, Paul Gagegi, Atrillo. Let me just kind of go through. We've got Gabe, who goes nuts during November. You got Sharan, Just 3D Things, who goes crazy during November. Michael Bridges, Jacob Holiday's in there as well. Daniel Kraft is in there as well. These guys are just... It's hard not to feel that imposter syndrome chilling out with them, especially on Monday morning for me. So yeah, anyway, back to that. I would love to, but I don't know. I don't know if my stuff is good enough. Because on the Insta, I don't do too many rendered images. Why is my screen like that? 100%. So as you can see, kind of like this was kind of a semi NFT that I was thinking about doing. But I was like, and this is all part of some of the animations that we've been doing and so on and so forth. This here was a 3D model that we kind of cleaned up. I should have cleaned it up a little bit more. I probably could have done another subsurf on there. But that turned out okay. What else we got in here? So, this thing is like 1.5 meters by 1.5 meters. So, this is for kind of like a work expo where I cut up this butterfly into, I think it was 40 pieces. 40 pieces? Might have been more, and we kind of glued them together. It's pretty cool. It hangs up on the wall. There's a kangaroo. Went for a walk. There was a kangaroo just chilling, as he does. This is for another YouTuber that I made called Modest Pelican. Back when he was quite small, so 90 weeks away. Now he's fairly decent. An arc star from Apex. This is the helmet. Up there. I don't know if you can see it. I was trying to build a furnace because I was thinking about doing some furnace stuff. And prosciutto and capicola mortadella. How can you beat that? Oh my goodness, memories. So back here we're playing D&D. So I was going to do a bit of an animated series back 233 weeks, October 2016, about my two guys who I was DMing for. This was me at the velodrome. Yeah. Memories. Look at that Dirty Mo. Dirty Mo. Anyway, so there you go. I'm on Instagram as well. Any other questions? What else we got? I'm playing around with the Destruction Unreal Engine, but for that to work, the pieces need to be manifold, which would mean that I haven't played with Destruction for a while, so I don't know. You're like the real creative professional. Yeah, I'm trying to do something different, Arendelle. That's the thing. Is it working? We'll see. We'll see if Dead Set Digital hits the 1,000 mark before the end of the year. That's the goal. All right. I will talk to Arendelle. No, Arendelle. No, you're the... No, who's the NFT expert? Atrillo or is it you, Arendelle? I can't remember now. I will try and put something up. I will do it. Let's quickly go back into YouTube and then we'll just jump over into Dead Set Digital. Let's go on. Let's watch this. So for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome, blah, blah, blah. A Trillo, beautiful. Jump over and make sure you check some of these animations out. So this is the one that came out a couple of days ago. Let's give it a watch.
Well, hello, sir. What would you like to order?
Not sure what I want.
What about the chicken?
I'll have the lasagna.
Excellent choice, sir. What about you?
Yeah, I might have the chicken lasagna. Oh, that's comedy gold. I gotta shut up. I gotta shut up. That is so bad. Anyway, all right, let's call it a night. I'm gonna be up in 6 hours. Oh gosh, I will. Yeah, I'll send you go over there. Hit the subscribe button. Oh, this is a good one. All right, so this is another one that Paul and I did. Another Australian YouTuber. Hop.
Oh, looky. Kangaroo tracks.
Them? No. They're wombat tracks.
I've been tracking all my life. They are kangaroo tracks.
Look, I know when I've seen wombat tracks, they're wombat tracks.
Kangaroo tracks.
Wombat tracks.
Kangaroo.
Wombat tracks.
Kangaroo.
Wombat.
Kangaroo.
Wombat.
Kangaroo.
Wombat.
A
Kangaroo.
bit too long.
Wombat.
Kangaroo.
Wombat.
Kangaroo.
Wombat.
Oh man, that's awesome. Oh, that is brilliant. That is brutally brilliant. Oh. Anyway, let's call it a night. Desert Digital. I'm on the Discord. There's a link in the description down below. If you want to pick up Character Creator 3 or iClone, there is a link in the description. Please use that. What else? On the Insta, on the Twitter. I might be on Twitch tomorrow night. I just kind of go up there and just do junk streams. So if you want to check out the junk streams, head over there. And yes, let's leave it at that. Thank you very much, guys. I will talk to you later. See ya. And it's still going. There we go.